Chiếc còng bay.
Anh Tam
Tài hát này. Bạn Mai ơi chị Mai.
Điều tra vụ gì vậy?
Các bạn vào hết chưa hay là mình phải chờ ấy nhỉ? Vậy mình bắt đầu đọc luôn nhé. Để anh tắt cái này đâu. Ok. Nay chúng ta sẽ đọc bài về bat nha em. Nha các bạn. What's a bat? I sleep by day, I fly by night. I have no feathers to aid my flight. What am I? The answer is a bat. A bat is a mammal. Mammals are animals that nurse their young, have hair, and are warm-blooded. Humans, dogs, and whales are all mammals, but bats have a special ability. They can fly. Bat food. There are about 1,200 types of bats in the world. Most of them eat insects. Insects eating bats are usually small in size. There are more than 150 types of fruit bats. These bats are usually larger and search for sweet fruits and other plants. A few bats hunt for larger prey, such as frogs, birds, or mice. Some people think all bats suck your blood, but this is not true. Only 3 kinds of bats drink blood. This group is known as vampire bats. They mostly feed on your blood of animal like cows or deer, not human. Night flight. Do you know that while you're fast asleep, bats are busy filling their bellies? Bats are nocturnals, meaning they're active at night. This way of life has many advantages for bats. Insect-eating bats often feast on bugs like that come out after dark. Pollen and nectar-eating bats might feed on plants that only open at night. Nectar is a sweet liquid made by flowers. Bat bodies. Scientists call bats Chiroptera, a Greek name that means hand bat. That's because bats have 4 fingers and a thumb just like us. A thin layer of connect a thin layer of skin connects the fingers. This forms a wing. Bats also have a sensitive nose and big ears. Their big ears help some bats see with sound. In the pitch black night, bats can scoop up a tiny insect with ease. No flashlights required. How do they make it? How do they do it? They make a sound that travels until it hits an object. Then it's bounce off the object and travel back to the bat. From this echo, the bat can tell an object size and how far away it is. This is called echolocation. Some bats have strange looking faces. Special ears, noses, and mouths help bat tune into and make sounds while they use echolocations. Their faces may look odd to us, but for bats, their features work perfectly. Hanging out. When bats are not hunting for food, they usually hide in a roost. Roosts can be caves, treetops, or attics. Bats pick a place where that are well hidden and protect them from bad weather. When most bats rest in their roost, they hang upside down. Have you ever hung upside down in a jungle gym? You might start to feel dizzy. Bats have a special vein that keep their blood flowing properly so they never feel dizzy. Bats can take off from the ground just like birds do. They have they have to fall into flight. Hanging upside down is the best way to make a quick getaway. Baby bats called pups completely depend on their mother after they're born. They're blind, hairless, and can't fly. They cling on their mother's fur. The pups nurse their mother's milk until their wings are strong enough to fly. During storms in the Australian rainforest, wind can knock baby bats to the forest floor. The baby usually don't survive unless wildlife workers come to rescue. But luckily, bats are taken to bat hospital. The bats are bundled in blankets and fed milk for from a bottle. After a few months, they are strong enough to return to the wild. A world without bats wouldn't be very nice. Bats are a very important part of the ecosystem. Insect-eating bats gobble up millions of bugs. Many of these insects are pests that could harm humans and destroy crops. Could that could harm human or destroy crops. Bats keep their numbers under control. Other bats keep forests healthy by spreading seeds and pollen. This allows trees and flowers to multiply. Bat myths busted. Some people have misunderstanding about bats. There are a few common myths that drive expert batties. Myth: bats are blind. Truth: bats have excellent eyesight. Some bats hunt using sight alone. Myth: bats are dirty. Truth: bats are actually neat freaks. They groom themselves frequently. Mother lick their baby to keep them clean. Myth: bats get stuck in hair. Truth: with sharpness senses and echolocation, bats are very good flyers. They can avoid objects with width of a thread. Myth: vampire bats turn into human vampires. Truth: there's no such thing as human vampires, and bats certainly don't turn into them. Bat Hall of Fame. Teeny tiny. The smallest bat in the world is called a bumblebee bat. Its wingspan is 5 inches across. Its body is the size of a jelly bean. Mega wings. The largest bat is 3-pound flying fox. Its wingspan can be 6 feet long. That's longer than you are tall. Happy campers. Camper. The 100 white bat makes tents out of leaves to protect itself from constant rain showers. Most crowded home. 20 million Mexican free-tailed bats live in one Texas cave. These bats are also the fanciest flyers. They can soar as high as 10,000 feet and zoom through the air at speed of 40 miles per hour. Biggest appetite. The brown bats can eat up to 1,200 mosquitoes in one night. Yum. Anh đọc lại một lần nữa nhé. Bats. What's a bat? I sleep by day, I fly by night. I have no feathers to aid my flight. What am I? The answer is bat. A bat is a mammal. Mammals are animals that nurse their young, have hair, and are warm-blooded. Humans, dogs, and whales are all mammals, but bats have a special ability. They can fly. Bat food. There are about 1,200 types of bats in the world. Most of them eat insects. Insect-eating bats are usually small in size. There are more than 150 types of fruit bats. These bats are usually larger and search for sweet fruits and other plants. A few bats hunt for larger prey, such as frogs, birds, or mice. Some people think all bats suck their blood, but this is not true. Only 3 kinds of bats drink blood. This group is known as vampire bats. They mostly feed on the blood of animals like cow and deer, not humans. Night flight. Did you know that while you're fast asleep, bats are busy filling their bellies? Bats are nocturnal, mean they're active at night. This way of life has many advantages of a bat. Insect-eating bats often feast on bugs that come out after dark. Pollen and nectar-eating bats might feed on plants that only open at night. Nectar is a sweet liquid made by flowers. Bat bodies. Scientists call bats chiropreta, a Greek name that means hand wing. That's because bats have 4 fingers and a thumb just like us. A thin layer of skin connects the fingers. The form of a wing. Bats also have a sensitive nose and big ears. Their big ears help some bats see with sound. In the pitch black night, bats can scoop up a tiny insect with ease. No flashlight required. How do they do it? They make a sound that travels until a limit. It bounces off the object and travels back to the bat. From this echo, the bat can tell an object's size and how far away it is. This is called echolocation. Some bats have strange looking faces. Special ears, noses, and mouths help bats tune in and make sounds while they use echolocation. Their face may look odd to us, but for bats, their features work perfectly. Hanging out. When bats are not hunting for food, they're usually hiding in a roost. Roosts can be caves, treetops, or attics. Bats places that are well hidden and protect them from bad weather. When most bats rest in their roost, they hang upside down. Have you ever hung upside down in a jungle gym? You might start to feel dizzy, but Bats have special veins to keep their blood flowing properly, so they don't never feel dizzy. Bats can't take off from the ground like birds do. They have to fall into flight. Hanging upside down is the best way to make a quick getaway. Baby bats, called pups, completely depend on their mothers after they're born. They're blind, hairless, and can't fly. They cling to their mother's fur. The pups nurse their mother's milk until the wings are strong enough to fly. During storms in Australian rainforests, wind can knock off baby bats to the forest floors. The babies usually don't survive unless wildfire workers come to the rescue. But lucky bats are taken to a bat hospital. Babies are bundled in a blanket and fed milk from a bottle. After a few months, they are strong enough to return to the wild. Nature's helpers. A world without bats wouldn't be very nice. Bats are an important part of the ecosystem. Insect eating bats gobble up millions of bugs. Many of Many of these insects are pests that could harm humans or destroy crops. Bats keep their numbers under control. Other bats keep forests healthy by spreading seeds and pollen. This allowed trees and flowers to multiply. Bat myth busted. Myth. Bats are blind. Truth. Bats have excellent eyesight. Some bats hunt using sight alone. Some people have misunderstand about bats. Here's a few common myths that drive expert batties. Myth. Bats are dirty. Truth. Bats are usually neat freaks. They groom themselves frequently. Mothers lick their babies to keep them clean. Myth. Bats get stuck in hair. Truth. With sharp sensors and echolocation, bats are very good flyers. They they can avoid obstacles with a width of a thread. Myth. Vampire bats turn into human vampires. There's no such thing as a human vampire, and bats certainly don't turn into them. Bat Hall of Fame. Teeny tiny. A small bat in the world is called a bumblebee bat. Its wingspan is 5 inches across its body. Its body is the size of its belly bean. Mega wings. The largest bat is the 3-pounded flying fox. Its wingspan can be 6 feet long. That's longer than you are tall. Happy camper. The 100 white bat makes tents out of leaves to protect itself from constant rain showers. Most crowded home. 20 million Mexican free-tailed bats live in one Texas cave. These bats are also fancy flyers. They can soar as high as 10,000 feet and zoom through the air at speeds over 40 miles an hour. Biggest appetite. Little brown bats can eat up to 1,200 mosquitoes in one night. Yum! Bây giờ anh mời các bạn đọc nhé. Em mời bạn Miu Miu trước.
Yes.
Bats.
Bat.
What's a bat?
What's a bat?
Em nhớ phát âm chữ T nhé. Em có phát âm chữ T chắc em không nghe thấy. I sleep by day, I fly by night. I have no feathers to aid my flight. What am I?
I sleep. I sleep by day. I fly by night. I have no feather to
Aid.
aid my
Flight. Flight.
flight. What am I?
Hình như lần trước anh cũng có nhắc mà em vẫn làm là em nhớ đừng có nói sleep mà nói liên tục luôn là sleep, và fly thì em cũng đọc cũng đúng, nhưng em đừng có phát âm chữ have là have gì đó em nhá em. The answer is a bat. A bat is a mammal. Mammals are animals that nurse their young, have no hair and are warm-blooded.
Anh ơi, anh đọc chậm vì ngắn thôi.
Okay. The answer is a bat.
The answer is a bat.
A bat is a mammal.
A bat is a mammal.
Mammals are animals that nurse their young, have hair and are warm-blooded.
Animals are
Animals.
animals that nurse the young.
Nurse.
The young have hair and are warm
And are warm-blooded.
blooded.
Humans, dogs, and whales are all mammals.
Dogs, and one
Whales
all mammal.
Và đây là human nha em.
Human.
But bats have a special ability. They can fly.
But bats have a second ability. They can fly.
Special ability.
A special ability. They can fly.
Rồi, cảm ơn bạn Miu Miu nhé. Tiếp theo anh mời bạn Kitty.
Yes.
Bat food.
Bat food.
There are about 1,200 types of bats in the world.
There are about 102.
1,200.
100.
1,000.
1,000. 100.
200
200
types of bats in the world.
type of bats in the
World.
Most of
Of them
them
eat insects.
insect.
Insect-eating bats are usually small in size.
It is but
Usually small in size.
small in size.
Và đây là insect nha em.
Yeah.
There are more than 150 types of fruit bats.
There
are more than 150.
There are more 150
types of fruit bats.
Types of food
Bats.
Bats.
These bats are usually larger
These bats are usually
larger,
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 larger
and search for sweet
and
fruits and other plants.
search for food and out plant.
Other.
Other
Đúng rồi. Cảm ơn bạn Kelly nhé. Tiếp theo anh mời bạn Lily.
yes,
A few bats hunt for larger prey, such as frogs, birds, or mice.
a few bats hunt for larger prey.
Larger,
Larger prey, such as frogs, birds, or mice.
What did you call me?
some people think all bats suck your blood. This is not true.
Some people think all bats suck your blood. This is not true.
All bats suck nha em. Ba từ này
All
em đọc liền từ tí quá anh không nghe rõ. Only 3 kinds of bats drink blood. This group is known as vampire bats.
Only 3 kinds of bats drink blood. This group is known as vampire bats.
They mostly feed on the blood of animals like cow and deer, not human.
They mostly feed on the blood of animals. Blood of animals like cow and deer, not
Human.
humans.
Rồi. Cảm ơn bạn Lily nhé. Tiếp theo anh sẽ mời bạn Thiên Bảo. Night flight.
Night flight. Did you know that while you're fast asleep, bats are busy filling their bellies? Bats are nocturnal, meaning they active at night.
Đây là there nha em. Có chữ RE là there.
They're active at night. This way of life has many advantages for a bat. Insects eating bats often feed on bugs that come out after dark. Pollen and
nectar eating bats.
Pollen and nectar eating bats might feed on planets that only open at night.
Đây là plants, không phải planets nha em.
Yeah.
Đọc tiếp đi em.
Nectar is a sweet liquid made by flower.
Rồi, cảm ơn bạn Thiên Bảo nhé. Tiếp theo anh mời bạn Bạch Văn Tùng.
Anh chỉ về nạp đi anh.
Ok. Bat bodies.
Hết body. Anh đọc chậm chậm thôi.
Anh viết.
Dạ.
Scientist. Scientist.
Em ngay vậy anh.
Như máy em đó. Scientist.
Từ từ đến data phone đó anh.
Ok.
Sao anh?
Được chưa em?
Dạ rồi.
Scientist.
Scientist.
Call bats. Chiroptera.
Zero child.
Terra,
Child.
a Greek name.
A big dream.
Greek
Great
name
name.
that means
That means
hand wing.
Halloween.
Hand,
Handle.
hand.
Handle.
That's because
Oh,
because
icon.
because
Beacon.
because
Beacons.
bats.
Bat.
Em nhớ phát âm chữ S nha. Bats
Bats.
have 4 fingers.
How was finger.
4
Four
fingers
finger.
and a thumb.
And the symbol.
Thumb,
Some.
just like us.
Not a boat.
Us.
At
A thin layer
and thin layer.
of skin
A king.
connects
Connects.
connects
Connects.
the fingers.
The wings.
Fingers.
Wing the
Fingers.
winged.
Phát âm chữ G nha em, chứ không phải chữ the. Fingers.
Winged.
This forms a wing.
Giết. Anh đọc lại thử.
This forms
One.
a
Wing. A wing.
bats
Bat.
also
Oh no.
also
Also
have
how
a sensitive
has sensation.
sensitive
Sensation.
sensitive
Sensation.
tiv
Thing.
tiv.
Feel.
Em nhìn từ và cắt rồi nối âm thôi. Sensitive.
Sensation.
Em không nhìn thấy chữ V à?
Dạ, hái.
Thì em phát âm giống như chữ V ở trong
Dạ.
Việt Nam thôi. Sensitive.
Sensation.
Oh my god.
Em biết
Sensitive.
Sensation.
Sensitive.
Sensation.
Anh đọc mỗi câu từ bây giờ anh phải phát âm cả. Oh my god. Sensitive.
Sen. Si.
Tiv.
Silver.
Tiv.
Silver.
Sensitive.
Sensitive. Anh đọc câu khác đi anh.
Sensitive.
Sensation.
Tiv.
Silver.
Ok. Thì cũng được. Nose.
No.
Nose.
Nose.
And
And
big ears.
big ear.
Their
Yes.
big
With
ears
with
help
how
some bats
bat
see
see
with
with
sound.
sound.
Ok. Cảm ơn Bạch Văn Tùng nhé. Tiếp theo anh mời bạn May.
Yes.
In pitch black night, bats can swoop up a tiny insect with ease.
In the pitch black night, bats can scoop up a tiny insect with ease.
No flashlight required. How do they do this? They make a sound that travels until it hits an object.
No flashlight required. How do they do it? They make a sound that travels until until it hits an object.
Object, chứ không phải object. Object biến thành từ khác rồi. Object.
Object.
Then it bounces off the object and travels back to the bat. From this
Then-
echo, the bat can tell an object size and how far away it is. This is called echolocation.
Then it bounces off the object and travels back to the bat. From this echo, the bat can tell an object size and how far away it is. This is called echolocation.
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 Đúng rồi, cảm ơn bạn May nhé. Tiếp theo anh mời bạn Mel Sam.
Hello.
Ok, đọc nhé. Funny face.
Funny face. Some bats have strange looking face. Anh đọc đi anh.
Special ears, noses, and mouths help bat tune into and make sound while they use echolocation.
Red ears, nose, and mouth have bat turn into and make so will they
Sound.
sounds. While they use
Echo.
location.
Echolocation.
Echolocation.
Location. Okay. Their faces may look odd to us, but for bats, their feature work perfectly.
Their face might look odd to us, but for bats, their face work
Perfectly.
perfectly.
Cảm ơn bạn Sam. Oh no. Tiếp theo anh sẽ mời bạn Kat. Bạn Kat có đọc không?
Dạ có.
Okay. Hanging out.
Hanging out.
When bats are not hunting for food, they're usually hiding in a roost.
When bats are not hunting for food, they're usually hiding in a roost.
Roosts can be caves, treetops, or attics. Bats pick a place that are well hidden and protect them from bad weathers.
Roots can be cave, treetop, or attic. Bat pick places that are well hidden and protect them from bad weather.
When most bats rest in their roosts, they hang upside down.
When most bats rest in their roost, they are hanging upside down.
They chứ không phải there nha, không có chữ
They.
rồi. Cảm ơn bạn Kat. Tiếp theo anh sẽ mời bạn Yến Nhi.
Yes.
Have you ever hung upside down in a jungle gym?
Have you ever hung upside down in a jungle
Gym.
gym?
You might start to feel dizzy.
You might
Bats have special veins to keep their blood flowing properly so they never feel dizzy.
start to feel dizzy. Bats have
Special
special
veins
veins to keep their blood flowing
properly.
So they never feel dizzy.
Bats can take off from the ground like birds do.
Bats can take off from the ground like birds do.
They make They have to fall into flight. Hanging upside down is the best way to make a quick getaway.
They have to fall into flight. Hanging upside down is the best way to make a quick getaway.
Đúng rồi, cảm ơn bạn Yến Nhi nhé. Theo anh mời bạn Sans Ericosamus. Baby bats. Baby bats, called pups, completely depend on their mother after they born.
Completely depends on their mother after they are born.
Born. Ở đây là completely nha em.
Completely. They are blind,
Blind, hairless,
hairless,
and can't fly.
and can't fly.
They cling to their mother's fur. The pups
They
nurse their
cling
mother's milk until they
Their mother once. They both know their
mother's milk
mother milk
until
until
their wings
the wings
are strong enough
are strong enough
to fly.
to fly.
Rồi, cảm ơn bạn Sans Aricosamus. Em chờ các em chờ anh xíu nhé. Ok. Tiếp theo anh mời bạn Đỗ Bạch Dương nhé. During storms in Australian rainforests, winds can knock baby bats to the forest floor.
During storm in Australia, rain, forest, wind can knock baby bats to the forest floor. The baby usually
Don't survive
unless
wildlife
workers come to the rescue. The lucky bats are taken to the bat hospital. The baby are bundled in a black
bundled in blankets and fed milk from a bottle. From a bottle, not bubble. Thế là thành bong bóng rồi.
From a
bottle. After a few months, they are strong enough to return to the wild.
They are strong enough to return to the
wild.
Wild.
Rồi, cảm ơn bạn Đỗ Bạch Dương. Tiếp theo anh mời bạn Gia Linh.
Dạ.
Nature's helpers.
Nature's helpers.
A world without bats wouldn't be very nice.
Bats
are an important part of the ecosystem.
A world without bats would be very nice.
Bats are an important bird
Important.
of the kingdom. Insect it. Bats
Ecosystem.
insect it. Bats got up
Millions.
millions of birds.
Bugs.
Many of the insects are bats that
Could.
have heard of the cloud
Destroy humans.
that keep their
ช่วย
numbers
ดับคนไหน crops.
crops. Bats keep their numbers under
Control.
control.
Other bats keep forests healthy by spreading seeds and pollen.
Of basket force ready by ready say and brown. This allow trees and flower
To multiply.
to multiply.
Rồi, cảm ơn bạn Giao Linh nhé. Theo anh mời bạn Lisa.
Yes.
Bat myth. Busted.
Bad miss busted.
Myth. Bats are blind.
Is bad a pie?
Blind.
Fine.
Truth.
Two.
Bats have excellent
have-
eyesight. Some bats hunt using sight alone.
Is a bad bad hunting
Using
alarm.
sight alone.
Side alarm.
Some people have misunderstanding about bats.
Some people have misunderstanding about here
Bats.
like bats.
Here are a few common myths that drives expert
Here
batties.
is Basti.
Myth. Bats are dirty. Truth. Bats are actually neat freaks. They groom themselves frequently. Mothers lick their baby to keep them clean.
Miss but the dirty just but as then they say
Frequently.
pickles mother please the best
Their babies.
the babies to keep them clean.
Myth. Bats get stuck in hair.
But get stuck in here.
Truth. With sharp senses and echolocation, bats are very good flyers.
For
With sharp senses
some sensors and
echolocation.
and echo
Location.
occasion.
Bats are very good flyers.
Bats are very good flyer.
They can avoid obstacles.
They can avoid
Obstacles
obstacles
the width of a thread.
the cry of a breath.
Cảm ơn bạn Lisa nhé. Tiếp theo anh mời bạn ở nào nhỉ? Anh mời bạn Nguyễn Ngọc Bảo Trâm.
Yes.
Bat Hall of Fame.
Bats Hall of Fame.
Em đọc nhỏ xíu thôi nhé, cái đó hơi to quá.
How of fame.
Đúng rồi. Tiny, teeny tiny.
Teeny tiny.
The smallest bat in the world is the bumblebee bat.
The smallest bat in the world is a bumblebee bat.
Its wingspan is 5 inches across. Its body is the size of a jelly bean.
Its wingspan is 5 inches across. Its body is the size of a jelly bean.
Mega wings. The largest
Mega
bat
wings.
is 3-pound flying fox. The wingspan can be 6 feet long. That's longer than you are tall.
Mega wings. The largest bat is a 3-pound flying fox. Its wingspan can be 6 feet long. That's longer than you are tall.
Happy camper.
Happy camper.
The Honduran
white bat makes things up or of leaves to protect
itself.
itself from constant
Constant.
pressures.
Most crowded home.
Most crowded home.
20 million Mexican free-tailed bats live in one Texas cave.
20 million Mexican
Tailed
bats live in one Texas cave.
These bats are also the fanciest flyers. They can soar as high as 10,000 feet and zoom through the air at speed over 40 miles an hour.
These bats are also the fastest flyers. They can soar as high as 10,000 feet and zoom down the air at speed over 40 miles an hour.
Đây là through nhá em. Và đây là fanciest.
Fancy.
Biggest appetite.
Biggest appetite.
Little brown bats can eat up to 1,200 mosquitoes in one night. Yum.
Little brown bats can eat up to 1,200 mosquitoes in one night. Yum.
Đúng rồi, cảm ơn bạn Nguyễn Ngọc Trâm bảo Trâm nhé. Bây giờ mình hết sách rồi thì anh làm quiz cho nhé. Anh bắt đầu gửi link nhé. Ok, anh tắt chat nhá, bởi vì các bạn chat chả để làm gì cả. Anh bắt đầu nhé. Mà bạn nào dạy tiếp nhỉ? Ờ, bạn nào biết bạn nào dạy tiếp không? Các bạn ghi vào chat nhé. Bạn xong tự ok. Vậy anh chuyển host cho em nhé. Vậy bây giờ em là host, cách bạn làm xong quiz rồi thì bạn xong tư dạy nhé.
Hello, class. Why you spam? Don't spam. Hello, class. Say hello to me.
Chat lên đi chị. Hello. Chị bắt chat lên đi chị.
Hello.
Because a person who spam. Do you know what is spam?
Chat.
Chat many in a row. Người đang tắt chat, tại sao bạn Sam chat được vậy chị?
Ai không thu
A person is
bắt chat lên đi
spamming.
chị.
Now, we can read a book. I will ask you think to read with me.
Yes.
What happens in fall? Leaves in fall.
Chị đọc chậm lại chị.
What happens in fall?
What happened is part.
Leaves in fall.
Leaves and fall.
Fall leaves.
Fall blues.
Fall is here.
Fall is here.
Leaves are falling. Let's go outside.
We are falling. Let's go south.
Outside.
Side.
See the leaves on the tree.
City left on the trees. Let's
Make food for a tree.
Let's wash and trees.
They need sunlight to make food.
Tea next sunlight to make food.
Okay. In fall, leaves get less sunlight. They stop making food.
Yes,
The leaves change color.
sunlight. They stop making food.
Leaves change color. Leaves turn red or brown.
Okay, let's turn red or brown.
Aspen leaves turn yellow.
Let's blend in yellow.
The leaves stems get weak.
The leaves stem gets weak.
Leaves fall. The wind blows. Leaves fall down. They pile up.
The wind. Wow. Let's try to tee it up.
Mary walks in the dry leaves. Crunch, crunch.
Mary walked into the green. Let's cut.
Crunch, crunch.
Let's cut.
Kim rakes the leaves. He
Kim
jumped into
rakes
the pile.
We like see tube into his face.
John's mom mows the leaves. Now the
John's
leaves
mom-
are mulch.
John's
Mulch
mom
will help
mows
you
the plants
T
grow.
fly. No, now the fly are mixed. We have named fun.
Now the leaves are gone. The trees
The
are
trees
bare.
Let's
In spring,
out
leaves will
grow.
grow again.
Out or in spring.
Leaves, ash leaves, aspen leaves, maple leaves, oak leaves.
Smelly.
Now, wait. Of the leaf. Now let's play. What do you want? Look at or quiz? I think I choose look it. What game mood do you want to choose? I will open the chat for choosing game mood. Gold Quest, Fishing Frenzy, Crypto Hack, Tower Defense, Cafe, Battle Royale, Factory, Racing, Crazy Kingdom, Tower of Doom, or Classic. I don't like Classic. What do you want to choose? Racing, fishing, race, fish, cafe, racing, battle royale. Color. What is the color? Where's the color mood? I don't see the color mood. Racing. Cafe. I think I choose this. I have to choose this one. No more chatting. I think team. Now I will copy the join link. That. Dran. A funny name. Lily. Wow. It's a beautiful name. Tweeting. Username Bokoma. First one equals 3. Now I'll start. Okay. Who? Survive. Good luck and let's go. Mm, 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 mm. Full 20, please. 9, 1, 2 more friends. Come on. The time is over. Oh no. Three teams remain. Congratulations or congratulations, Hamster Time team, Sneaky Snakes team, and Orderly Oinkers team. Congratulations. Now, let's read another book. Things to do. I will choose Mew Mew to read.
Yes.
Things to do
Thing to do.
is for painting.
PE for painting.
R is for reading.
RE for reading.
And R is for writing.
And RE for writing.
J is for gardening.
G
And
is
G
for
is
garden.
for game.
And G in for game.
W is for walking.
W is for walking.
P is for playing.
P is for playing.
C is for cooking.
C is for cooking.
S is for singing.
S is for singing.
And S is for swimming.
And S is for swimming.
D is for dancing.
D is for dancing.
Point and say.
Phone and say.
W,
W,
G,
E, C,
C, P,
P,
R,
R,
G,
G,
S,
S,
and
N.
Quiz. What letter does dancing start with?
D.
What letter does singing start with? What starts with the letter P?
Playing.
What letters does singing start with?
G.
Yes. What letter does painting start with?
G.
Yes. What letter does walking start with? Yay, congratulations. Now we can play a quiz. You can join by game code. Can you join by game code? If you don't want to join by game code, I can send a link for a random person.
Enter the game code. Welcome. Welcome. What is that sound? Kitty. Try your best. Try your best. Congratulations Hồng Vân, Lily, A Cộng, and Thiên Bảo. Congratulations. And and good job other players. Now we will read this book. I will choose Hội Thánh Tam Hiệp. No. I will. Sunny, you read with me. Dreams and things. Dreams and things. Whenever I see a pile of eggs and hot dogs in my dream, Wallow is just around the corner. I don't know why. When I see a pile of eggs, hot dogs, and items, while it's true are not around the corners, I don't know way. One time, I dreamed I was on my way to Mole's Mountain. My shoes were made out of fly cores, and anywhere I went, people wanted to show them a little. At first, I say no. Then I say maybe. Then I say yes. One time at the mess, I weigh one my way too. Must lose much. My soul we made this out of like rice and every week. I don't know why angel food cake is so fluffy. It's because cake makers put balloons in it. I don't know why a food cake is so filthy. It's because cake made of peps belong in it. Me and Slippy napkins were on a castle that was made of food. It was spinning so fast. The fur on my face got stretched out of the way to the moon of Pabula. It got to the moon of Pabula. It got so long I could not see. So I got a haircut and Slippy napkins made candy canes until the whole thing got better. My Slippy napkins were on a glass that was made out of wood. Is spinning to fast the fall on my face good. Cross stretches out all the way to the moon apple plow. It got so long I could not see, so I got a haircut and Sleepy. They can make and they can. This the world thing goes better. Once I dreamed that
used the hurt pencil sharpener to make his hair so pointy.
Wednesday, I damaged that cheese. I see a Hagen pencil tip to make his hair just panicky.
Yesterday, in the park, I made a gigantic GMPD bunny.
Yesterday, in the past, I made a blanket sandwich bunny.
I think he was from jail though because his hands were super shiny and he wouldn't listen to anything.
I think he was from Sandy because his face was super thin and he wouldn't listen to anything. I
asked him if he wants a cookie, but he said he was too busy knitting 5,000 sweaters for his 5,000 babies.
I asked him if he wants a cookie, but he said he was too busy knitting
5,000 sweaters.
For his 5,000 baby.
When the world ran out of toothpaste, we all blamed Note DG's sharp feasible. I'm pretty sure he was innocent. Toad.
When the world ran out of toothpaste, I passed so he was innocent to go.
Me and Wankerson we're on the same diet and we could eat what hugs.
Me and what to see on the same daisy and across we class.
In my dream last night, my legs were extra long and I could walk all the way to Neumar City in only 4 steps.
In my dancing leg, my legs were just long and I could with other way to Neumar City in only 4 steps.
Me and Purple Graffiti went spelunking in the caves of Tetramys Devil Clan 5. It was there that we found a little bag of jelly beans that sang us to sleep.
Me and Pop went spelunking in the case of chess and mouse, describe by its ways to there that we found a little bit.
Wait, can I change books a little bit? Let's read the things that go. Things that go. Truck, train, plane, car, motorcycle, tractor, sailboat,
helicopter,
free stay, which one flies?
plane,
Which one does you use on a farm?
tractor,
Yes. Which one doesn't have wheels?
sailboat,
Yes. Now let's play a look it. What game
fishing frenzy,
in the chat box you can chat.
solo. Why somebody no like fishing?
I think I'd use this. How do you enter the booklet but you don't have any link? I think you enter the lookup code. Lily. Khánh Vân. Wait, Khánh Vân is my friend. I think so. Nang G. What a funny name. Use name bạn. Twelve players. Congratulations, Lily, Barry, and Rid. Do you want to play again? But I will don't let you choose some game move. I will let you choose just 3 minutes. I'll be joining. Bella is a Capuchin. Click to catch your line. Click to reel once you hook a fish. Answer questions to reel in the fish. Watch ads for catching some crazy things. Most turtle fish waits after 3 minutes wins. Good luck. Who's open fishing frenzy? It's so fast. Oh my gosh, so fast. Oops. Congratulations, Ruth, Lily, and Barry. You know the introduction already. A cat. Congratulations, Hoang Khoi, Van, and Lily and Rosie. Now it's time to say goodbye. I will unmute all the person to say goodbye to me.
Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.